By now it's a pretty well established fact within the music industry that beefing with Eminem tends to not go well for whomever else is involved. Especially in the mid-2000s, Slim Shady was at the height of his powers and wanted to smoke with pretty much anyone and everyone around. And of course, there's always a bigger shark in the sea. And in 2007, Michael Jackson proved he was that shark. In 2004, Eminem released a music video for his song Just Lose It, the lead single from his album Encore, and within the song and its colorful music video, Eminem less than subtly mocked everything about Michael Jackson, from the artist's changing face, legal problems from the year prior, and a traumatic accident that had put the singer in the hospital. In the music video, Eminem is dressed up as Michael Jackson before his nose falls off, which is a reference to the singer's plastic surgery on his nose. Then his hair catches on fire, which is also a reference to Jackson's real hair being set alight during the filming of a Pepsi advert in 1984. And then children start jumping on his bed, which that reference is pretty clear. The song and video were both successful at the time, and Michael Jackson was understandably pretty offended by all of it. The Jackson estate threatened to sue Eminem for the public slight, and even went to great lengths to get the video banned on popular music channels. While speaking in an interview, Michael Jackson was asked about the incident, and Jackson stated,
"I never met Mr. Eminem, and to have him, I've always admired him, and to have him do something like that was pretty painful as an artist to another artist, and it's sad because."
3 years later, in 2007, Jackson's company Sony-ATV purchased the publishing company Famous Music for $370 million US, meaning that Michael Jackson actually owned Eminem's entire back catalog. This, of course, included Just Lose It. Despite owning the words that were written to insult him, Jackson never actually made any adjustments to the music itself. Maybe he had gotten over it in the 3 years, or maybe he felt like he had already won. Either way, it's one of music's most surprising examples of FU money. And at the time, Jackson also owned the publishing rights to the Beatles' music as well, after buying them up in 1985. Eminem would eventually have the publishing rights to his music returned in 2016, 7 years after Jackson's death, when Sony came to a deal with Michael Jackson's estate and agreed to pay $750 million for the late pop star's share of a joint music publishing venture that owns the rights to songs by the Beatles, Bob Dylan, Eminem, and more. Although the deal didn't include Michael Jackson's catalog. And